on today's video. À tout à l'heure.
Right, stick around and I'll talk to you about a situation that nearly caused World War III between me and the French.
Parce que normalement, un adulte, il va pas faire l'erreur. Non, c'est vrai.
It would seem as though the French, apart from one of you, and you know who you are, it's retarded. But before any of that, roll intro. Bonjour les poux, ça va? Ça va bien aussi. À manger. Oh, you dickhead. There we go. À manger, bon appétit. Good morning. From Departement says La Charente, the northernmost tip of the southwest of France. Right, stick around and I'll talk to you about a situation that nearly caused World War III between me and the French. But anyway, before that, it would seem as though the French, apart from one of you, and you know who you are, will not overtly and obviously correct another French person's misgendering of a noun. You would tend to do what we do in England, and so for example, if somebody said le table, you would reply back using the same word in French but would regender it with la table, and that's pretty much what we do in England, but we don't have gendered nouns. But a common mistake made amongst the English, and especially children, is getting mixed up with the word brought, as in to bring, and the word bought, as in to purchase. You know, so you would find some people say, they've brought a bottle of wine to a party, and they said, yeah, I bought it here earlier. Now that particularly winds me up. It's brought. You brought it here. You didn't bought it here. You brought it here. Anyway, so would I correct them? If I knew them, yeah, I would. If I didn't know them, yeah, I would. Anyway, French lesson. Do you want to come?
À tout à l'heure.
Yeah, it's my turn this week because Lisa went the other week. Right. It's only 8 minutes away. You slow mo. On y va. Cue music.
J'ai une question
Oui.
pour toi.
Ouais.
Si je français
Ouais.
parle avec un autre français,
Ouais.
oui, je n'ai plus de français dans ma tête, désolé. If you're talking to another French person and they misgender an item, so
Ouais.
I'm French and I say le table instead of la table, what would you say to me? How would you navigate that situation?
I wouldn't say anything, non.
No?
Si t'es français, tu... non. Si t'es français, tu vas dire la table. Tu ne vas pas dire le table.
So
If
you
you're
wouldn't...
French, you wouldn't make a mistake like that.
No, but if they did, or another or another noun. Say, le machine à laver
Ouais.
instead of la machine à laver. What would you say? Or if you was talking to a child,
Ah, to a child, yes, I would correct.
but not an adult that you didn't know.
Non.
Okay.
Non. Non. Parce que normalement, un adulte, il va pas faire l'erreur. Non, c'est vrai. Un enfant, oui. Un adulte, non.
No?
Non. Non. Un adulte, il fait pas d'erreur sur tout ce qui est courant. Non, il va pas faire d'erreur. Because even... Même moi, hein, quand tu es français, sur certains mots, on ne sait pas le genre. But it's very rare. It's words that you don't use every day. It's words a bit complicated that you don't use, that many people won't use in their life. And
Okay.
it's part of the quiz questions.
Est-ce que ça te pose un problème de ne plus avoir aucune de tes soirées? Chaque agent a en moyenne 80 volontaires qui les aident à trouver des rôles, on négocie leurs contrats, on les accompagne dans la gestion de leur carrière. En échange, on prend 10% de la rémunération.
Les châteaux aux 4 vents.
Peppa et toute sa famille partent en promenade.
Peppa, Georges, aujourd'hui nous allons au château aux 4 vents.
Pourquoi il s'appelle aux 4 vents, papa?
Parce que là où il est, le vent souffle de tous les côtés.
Yeah, just
Georges aime beaucoup les châteaux.
Mais moi, j'ai pas envie d'aller là-bas.
Hopefully you can see me. Right, let's put this up. I'm definitely still at a Peppa Pig level of French. But that French lesson was really good. There's no particular structure to it, but just chatting as much as I can in French. And what I learned today was the French word for bomb, as in the explosive, is bombe. You actually pronounce the B. What's going on with this camera? Right, can I tap it? Right, no idea what's going on with the camera. Don't know whether you can see me. Let's let me try this again. Right, let's change out of second gear for a start. So when I mentioned yesterday about misgendering nouns, I knew it would generate discussion, but I didn't realise that people would be confused. So I used the example of le table instead of the correct way of saying it, la table, as a hyperbolic example for the benefit of non-French speaking people who don't know that table is masculine, say. But I've been met with a load of comments saying, we would never say le table, we know it is masculin. Again, yeah, I know that. It wasn't for you guys. It was just in the case of people not understanding how the French would correct other people for misgendering. Anyway, I'm on the way to pick up Evangeline, who's on a play date. She was picked up at 10:30 this morning, which surprised Catherine, my French teacher. She said, but we do not do that in France. I said, do what? Because the play dates are in the afternoon only. Well, okay. I didn't realise that. Anyway, so let's pick up Evangeline and we'll have a chat with her. So let's do that.
I just want mummy.
Absolutely gutted. So that was me pressing record when I thought I was pressing stop, because me and Angel had a good 5-minute long conversation. But yeah, it's been 2 days of just yeah. Anyway, yeah. So French is hard, and I've been having a lot of French people, which I knew I would have done. You're making comment about le and la table, and I know during that last piece I'm still getting mixed up between le and la table. But anyway, it is what it is. tomorrow we are off for a barbecue. Yeah, don't go away. It's not the end of the video. It's only 21 seconds out of your life. You really aren't that busy. And I can still see it in the analytics where there's a massive dip where people just skip forward. Honestly, it's retarded. But here's a nighttime view of the Charente. Retarded. I'll see you tomorrow. Ça va? Good morning. So you know I carry these glasses there. It's for convenience, but a few people now have told me that they start wearing their glasses too. My brother for one. Anyway, waffling. Can you hear the bells in the background? Well, the bloody tractor. Anyway, keep around, and I'll tell you how I caused a massive issue with a neighbour. Nearly. Marley? Belle? Étoile? Well, she's looking at least. It's only going to be half a day filming today because we've got the barbecue at 2 and I don't know how long we're going to be staying for. So, yeah, I would rather get the video filmed and edited and put out early than miss it completely. Anyway, I've got a few jobs to do. Do you want to come? You look puss puss. You good boy. How have you knocked it over? Cue music.
Talk on the town. They say you're alone now. They say that you ain't sound. But I don't believe any of that. I've got a whole nother view. Yeah, I think there's a treasure waiting for someone to prove himself worthy or true. Yeah, like a
Good afternoon and welcome to take 2 because I've just done this, uploaded it and then deleted it. Anyway, it's 1 o'clock and I'm on a tight schedule because the barbecue's at 2 o'clock and I need to get this last part of the video edited and put onto YouTube for later on tonight. So let me tell you the story about how I nearly started World War III. So I've just learned the art of deadheading roses. I don't know what the expression is in French, but it's where you take the dead flower off and it allows for growth. I didn't realise you could do that. So that's my job. I was deadheading the rose on our driveway. The rose is situated next to a fence onto the adjoining fence with our French next door neighbours. There was some dead rose heads that I couldn't get to, so I had to go into their driveway only a little bit. But then I saw this weed growing from the ground, threw into the fence, and wrapping itself around the rose. Now, I was scared that it was going to strangle the hell out of the rose. So I removed it and pulled it out. Fast forward to that night. Lisa gets a text message from our neighbour saying, "Hi Lisa," it's all in French. "Hi Lisa, have you any idea what's happened to our wisteria?" Lisa has no idea. And so I get called down from downstairs. The text message is read out to me. The blood drains from my face and I fessed up. I know I'm not Australian. I fessed up and yeah, said Lisa to reply back saying that I'm a complete imbecile. So that's what happened. And then yesterday, as I was driving around to park up, I saw the neighbour and I said, and I don't know whether this is correct, but this is what came out of my mouth without any rehearsal. Je suis désolé pour la glycine. Je pense que c'était une herbe mauvaise. What I think I said was, I'm sorry for the wisteria. I thought that it was a weed. But she said to me, ce n'est pas grave. It's not serious. I think that's what it means. Ce n'est pas grave. Yeah, it's not serious. And I said, thank you. Bonne journée. Au revoir. So, World War III averted. Anyway, hope you all had a great Thursday, Friday. I'm going to try not to delete this again. See you on Monday. Laters.